Hi, I'm Jerry Hake, blessed to be the chairman for this year's 2025 Serra International Convention being held here in Kansas City, Missouri, June 26th to the 29th. I'm going to share with you a few local sites that I think you would enjoy knowing about, and you may be able to do these either before or after the convention or some dates during the convention. The first site I'm going to talk to you about is National World War I Museum. The National World War I Museum and Memorial is both an historic site and a treasure trove of detail and materials of the Great War. The landmark, inaugurated in 1926, has the history of how it was created, who attended its grand opening, as well military records, physical, original artillery, active scenery of foxholes and trenches that were utilized by those who fought for our safety. There are many personal stories and interactive rooms to learn what sacrifices were made for our world's freedom. If you can attend the tour on Thursday morning, the 26th, your tour will include a special presentation on Father Emil Kipon, who was the chaplain in both World War II and the Korean War and selflessly died for his fellow soldiers and country in a prison camp. For those who enjoyed last year's tour in New Orleans of World War II Museum, you'll find a compelling follow-up for why and how our freedom was protected along with our faith. Next, the Harry S. Truman Presidential Library and Museum is a 25-minute drive directly east from our downtown Kansas City hotel to Independence, Missouri. President Truman was the 33rd President of the United States, and his history as president is represented extremely well with interactive offerings, theaters showing films that are very informative and that share decisions that made political and historical events that occurred during his career. It's a very worthwhile visit. I personally had an opportunity when I was a student in grade school to meet President Truman. So this is a wonderful local historic site that I think you all will enjoy. The next location, the Nelson Atkins Museum of Art, has been a proud Kansas City landmark since 1933. Drop in for an hour, come for lunch, or spend the entire day wandering through this world-class museum. The Nelson Atkins Museum of Art is the cultural jewel of Kansas City and just 3 blocks from the Country Club Plaza, and admission is free. The Nelson Atkins Museum of Art strives to be the place where power of art emerges and engages the spirit of community. With 40,000 works of art, the Nelson Atkins is best known for its new block galleries featuring Impressionist and Post-Impressionist art, plus its Asian art, photography, American paintings, American Indian and Egyptian galleries, the Donald J. Hall Sculpture Park, a beautiful setting for a walk or picnic, is an oasis in the city and home to notable sculptures. Note that you can also register online when you register for the convention for a Thursday afternoon presentation at the Marriott Hotel on Marian art. Our presenter, Donna Hudeman of Art Blocks KC, will share information about the religious art to be found at the Art Museum as well. The next area to visit, as one of the oldest zoos in the United States, the Kansas City Zoo was developed in 1909. In 2024, the zoo added an impressive indoor aquarium that complements the many expansions the zoo has completed over the past 25 years. Adults and children will enjoy a visit to this nationally recognized attraction that is a 25-minute drive south of your hotel location. Whether walking around the zoo or using the trams, the smaller scale railroad cars, the aerial gondola over the African Belt, or the lagoon pontoon ride, your experience viewing the hundreds of exhibits will be a rewarding one. My wife and I have an annual subscription that allows us to take our grandkids there many times during the summer, and I know you'll enjoy your visit. The next area is the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, It's an outstanding attraction and visit. Only a 10-minute ride from your hotel in the downtown area. It was opened in 1991. This museum is a tribute to some of baseball's most unknown players. Recently, Major League Baseball has given this museum and its rich historic content the recognition it deserves. As well, the Kansas City Monarchs, a local Kansas City Negro League team, is recognized for the many stars who played on its well-known teams over the many years. The theater shows a terrific historic film for your viewing, and some interactive areas make for a memorable visit for all those baseball fans out there. You can obviously also catch a Kansas City Royals game while you're in town. The next area and last area I'll mention to you is the historic Union Station. It was built in 1914. For years, it was a bustling site for those utilizing nationwide railroad system in the United States. It's still an active railroad station with much less travel than those 1920s to 1950s years. But nonetheless, you can catch a rail car from many locations in the United States and arrive here for the convention and take our Kansas City free streetcar from Union Station within 2 blocks of the hotel. An excellent dining experience is available at the Union Station at Pierpont's, and other venues are also available at Union Station. You'll also find Science City, a movie theater, the planetarium, and City Stage Theater. I've scratched the surface of some highlights. There are many other areas to visit here in Kansas City and enjoy. You can go to our convention website, si2025-kcconv.org. At that site, you'll see our upcoming agenda for the sessions going on here in Kansas City. You'll see speakers. You'll see lots of information about other things to visit. So I hope you'll come to Kansas City. We have a wonderful group of Serrans here who are looking forward to seeing you, and I've got a great committee, 20 of us that work on this convention to make it very special for you. So register at the hotel, register for the convention, register for the tour of the World War I Museum, and for the art presentation. I look forward to seeing you here in Kansas City soon. Bye-bye.